Hey guys, Jim Blevins here. I'll be the first to admit I've had kind of a rough week. I gotta tell somebody about it, so guess what? It might as well be you. Here we are. So as a lot of you guys know, I've got more than one home business. I've got my Amazon business where I sell printers, and I've got my LiveGood business where we sell supplements. Well, I'll tell you what, good old Amazon has just given me the headache and a worry like no other. So let me tell you a story. Here's the first thing that happened. I usually do pretty well with Amazon, but I get a message from a customer and says, hey, one of my printers didn't show up. So I get on Amazon site and I go look at the tracking number and say, oh, wait a minute. It says your package was delivered just fine. And he says, well, no, it wasn't. I've never had it, And so, contact, see what's going on. They're kind of insinuating that they delivered that package. They even give me a name of the person that supposedly signed for this package on the other end and tell the guy that he might possibly need to file a police report. And it probably got stolen. Well, many communications and many hours later, we come to the conclusion that no, it was never delivered on his end. He cannot possibly find it. So we make a claim with UPS, which that alone was a major project, just getting through 2 or 3 reps that don't speak English and forms that don't work and la-di-da-di-da. And finally they said, okay, we're going to make an investigation on this. Okay, well, let's do an investigation. Okay. Well, lo and behold, 3 days later, UPS says, guess what? We didn't deliver the package. It seems to be lost. Okay, well, that's good news, right? No, because I think I'm getting paid. It's good news. No, not necessarily. Not so fast, bucko. Nope. Another form. Fill out another form. 3 more people that don't speak English. No speak of the English, but yet they're on the phone. Gave us 2 more links to try that we're supposed to put the claim of how much we had supposedly gotten paid from Amazon. Won't upload, doesn't work, doesn't go anywhere, back and forth. My wife spent like 6 hours on the phone. The order's only worth $180 tops, and I'm going 6 hours. Okay, weedy-dee, we're making 30 bucks an hour here. Getting our own money back, thank you. Trying to get our own money back, not really making a dime, just trying to get our own money back. What a deal. Nerves are just shot. And you know what? It's still in limbo. I had to refund the customer because it didn't deliver in time and Amazon would be on my you-know-what. So in the interest of good customer service, I fronted them the money. And now all I got to do is wait for the Pony Express to deliver whatever back that UPS owes me or thinks they owe me or claims they owe me, or it's basically up to them. They own all the cards in this little fiasco. I own none of them. Okay, so there I am. That's not too bad. Cost of doing business, la-di-da-di-da. Okay, second shoe to drop this week. There's more. So I make a business, have made a business over the last 10, 12 years selling vintage printers. These are printers that are out of circulation. I know how to fix them. I know what to look for. I know what people are looking for. I know which models are highly sought after. This happens to be one of them, made by brother, and I sell this for, I think it was like $250. Well, you got to understand that most of my customers that buy my vintage printers, they're looking for a specific model number to replace a specific model number that they already have in a network, want to expand the network, or one went broke and they need to find that model desperately. And that's what my business is based on, replacement. Well, every now and then somebody will search through the Amazon catalog, and for whatever reason, God knows why, they'll pick out a printer that hasn't been manufactured in 10 years and think, that would be a really good one to have in my shop. I think I'll buy this printer number that I've never seen before. Yeah, and I'll have it delivered to me and I'll save some money. I don't know what they're thinking. So then they get it and they go, oh, wait a minute. This doesn't run on Windows 2025, or this doesn't run on anything in the last 3 or 4 years. I'm going to have to send it back. Well, guess what? Guess who gets it in that case? Does Amazon care? No, they don't care. I'm playing in their sandbox. Here it comes. So I get to pay for the shipping to them to begin with, And then I get to pay for the shipping coming back to me. And I'm thinking, okay, this happens now and then. Not too bad. I'll resell the printer. No problem. Good enough. So about 3 weeks later, here comes my printer back. Looks like 3 guys tried to take a sledgehammer each and tried to bust that box wide open just for a joke. Well, it gets, the thing is just barely holding on. And I'm saying a prayer and I'm saying, God, please let this printer be in one piece. Well, no, it's in about 4 pieces, okay? I put this back on, I had to put this back on, I had to put another part on, and then I get back to the rear of the thing, and guess what? Yeah, that's hanging here, that's hanging here. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, here's another part. Look at that. That's hanging in here. There we go. Now what do we do? Well, I know what I'd like to do. You know, my favorite rock group, when I was in high school, when I was a teenager, my favorite rock group was The Who, and Pete Townsend, you know what he'd do? He'd take his guitar and he'd just smack it until it broke and went to a million pieces. And I would love to do that. But I'm not going to do that because actually I can sell this. And I can sell the paper tray. So I got to hold myself off a little bit. But it's just frustrating. It's just frustrating. And I watch my profits all draining away. I mean, a good week for me at Amazon, a good week I'd probably profit about $800. That's significant. When you're on Social Security and you want something to have a little bit of fun money and all that kind of stuff, that's a big deal. But no, I got to subtract this thing for like $270, $280. I got the return out there from I'm waiting for 160. We're down about $500. You know, I've had some weeks in Amazon where I owed them. And here's the thing, not all home businesses are the same. Some of these home businesses, yeah, they look pretty good. Yeah, I've made a lot of money with Amazon over the years. Yeah, I'm not going to quit right away, but it's just frustrating. It's just so doggone frustrating. In fact, I'm not a drinking man, but if I were, I'd cry in my Sprite. That's the best I can do. And you know, let me give you an honest plug for LiveGood. What a breath of fresh air. You know, I was looking at the records that my wife and I keep, and a couple months ago, we had cleared $400 in LiveGood, and the only expense was a $10 membership for her and a $10 membership for me. It's $20, $380 profit. We sent them $20, they sent us $380 back. Never had a single woo moment, nothing to do. It's just pure enjoyment. So remember that, not all these home businesses are all the same. LiveGood, I give it the highest thumbs up that I could possibly give it. And I strongly recommend you to get into it because it's only going to cost you $10 a month. And you're not going to get returns. You're not going to get all this unbelievable stuff that most of these businesses end up dealing you. Hey, links in the details. Let's get this thing going. It's time for you to get and live good. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.